What is going on, everyone? So, just like this mountain on my shirt, we are heading all the way down to the base. We're setting up back at base camp for Rigetti Mount Everest because we have fallen. Oh man, we have fallen pretty far. And so, why is this happening? I think everyone kind of knows. I have a video out, the 1-2 punch of Jensen and Zuckerberg kind of having some bearish sentiment about quantum as a whole has not helped anything. We've also been in a really weird market, to be perfectly honest, where all the space tech type of stocks, anything even remotely speculative, has just been hammered into the ground, even AI stocks just across the board. So we haven't really seen how these stocks are going to perform in more of like a bull market that we've been seeing in late December through November since the election. So my prediction still is that there's more pain ahead. I think a lot of investors are coming from a place of fear, a lack of understanding. So they kind of bought the hype and the dream, the pump, whatever the strategy was for entering this trade. And as soon as there was a catalyst or an excuse to get out, then you saw this big gap down. The primary catalyst for that being Jensen Huang's comments, and we've seen pretty aggressive sell-off since that point. So the question is, what's next? Are we going back to $2? Are we going back to $1 on this stock? What's happening? Well, if you look at other videos on my channel, I'm very bullish about quantum as a sector, even in 2025. Regardless of what the tech titans, the CEOs are saying from NVIDIA and Meta, I'm also listening to what reps from Microsoft and IBM and Google and other companies are saying. And if you really dive in, there's kind of a different story going on. So what I want to talk about is near-term catalysts. So what's more near-term than tomorrow? Tomorrow, there's the fireside chat at the 27th annual growth conference, and Rigetti CEO will be speaking at 11:45 a.m. Eastern and 9:25 Pacific, and this will be during the market day. So we could see a little bit of potential price action during the market day tomorrow, based on what Dr. Oh man, I am not going to be able to say that name. I mean, I have a really hard name to pronounce, but our Rigetti CEO, Dr. I'm going to give it a shot, Kulkarni, and let's see kind of what message he has after seeing his company lose 60%, 70% of its value in the market. As far as like technical indicators, this is pretty much a nightmare. You have lower highs, you close low. The only saving grace is I think we were up just a little bit in the aftermarket. So if we go to, let's see, quantum stocks, we look at extended hours. Okay, we had a nice little post bump, which we haven't seen. So it looks like the dip is being bought. Who's buying it? Is that going to hold up? Is the market going to change? Are we going to actually have a good day in the market for the first time in over a week? It feels like maybe. I'm still bearish near term, and I'm looking at all of these tickers as a buy opportunity. I think there's a lot of big things coming in the near term for quantum. I disagree with Jensen, and I disagree with Zuckerberg. If we zoom out a little bit, if we go back 3 months, It was all the way back in December 24. So December 10th that we kind of established this first support at $6. So this is going to be a major support area for Rigetti to hold, and it closed right at that support. It's hard to predict. There at this point, if you're holding Rigetti, if you're buying Rigetti, you're in a volatile trade. We had this big sell-off here and a nice rally and recovery. This was the day the Fed, the dread Fed day, when everything went red in the market in 2 hours, and a nice recovery. So our trend line, if we want to draw it, was looking pretty darn good. So how do investors feel more comfortable putting their money in this company? How do hedge funds? That's the question of the hour. And I will be tuning in and seeing what the CEO has to say. I really encourage you to go on my channel. I've done a deep dive into the CES panel, and what I'm hearing from others in this industry is hope and the potential and the near-term practical applications of quantum computers. So I'm still very bullish on quantum as a sector. I think Rigetti has a lot of upside potential. It's going to be a difficult stock to have in the portfolio with the volatility. But I'm also using this as an opportunity to build up a position at a lower cost basis. I've also, just to share a trade that I decided today to play a potential bounce. So I looked at price action today, and right here at 650, I grabbed 10 call contracts expiring this Friday. So if we do bounce off this support and we have a nice little rally, if we rally back here, then those calls will do nicely. Otherwise, with how poorly this stock has been doing, maybe that doesn't work out. I'm not ultra bullish in the near term, but we will see tomorrow. That's going to be a major catalyst. Good market conditions and Rigetti CEO saying the right things. All right, good luck, everyone. All right, that is a wrap for this video. If you've made it this far, you are probably just as interested in quantum computing as I am. Please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you all next time.